Seriously, you're on?
Good morning, Sopha people.
Hello.
Hey, how you going?
Good.
Haha, good morning. Welcome to the Sopha Menemen show. It's Waitangi Day. For all you Kiwis out there, hope you're having a great day. So basically, a lot of you ask us, how do you cook this menemen, etc, etc. So we were bored this morning and we thought we would show you how it's done. So firstly, I guess cooking show styles. We've got some chilies, like hot chilies chopped up in here with some garlic as well. We're going to chuck those in and fry them first. We've also got some peppers. They're kind of like chilies, they're like long, they're like a capsicum, like in sort of flavour and stuff. So you could possibly use capsicum if you can't find these, but they're better if they're these long ones, I don't know, what else. So yeah, bit of oil in there. Ooh, nice, tasty. Heat up nice as well. Depends how spicy you want it, obviously, to how hot you're going to cook it. Like the more spicy peppers you put in, the spicier it's going to be. Oh, it smells delicious. These spicy ones, you kind of like only need to cook for 30 seconds or a minute, just to get the, same with the garlic that's in there as well, just to get the flavour going. They're just frying in some shallow oil there. Yes, this isn't the most healthy dish because it's used lots of oil, but that's okay. Just keep it moving. They get aromatic and you can smell it, so once the smell starts coming out, we'll chuck some more of these ones here in. So these are the sort of capsicum peppers. They're not capsicums, like you can see they're this size, but they're not a spicy one. So add spice to soup, right?
Right.
So yeah, just cook these for maybe now 2 minutes, just to, get them going, and then we're going to add the tomatoes. So yeah, so these are coming along nicely. They don't cook them for too long. You could say in 1 or maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so, just to sort of give them a bit of a fry. And then we've got tomatoes here, like it's pretty much diced. So we're just going to chuck a bunch of tomato in here. Probably, it depends, like if you're cooking for probably 2 tomatoes per person, I'm going to say. About, yay big, medium-sized tomato. I'm sort of doing a half batch here because there's some guys from Ecuador coming down, which I'll cook for soon when they get here. But while we're bored, and it's Waitangi Day, go New Zealand, we'll just do this. So, with the tomatoes and everything in here, it's just mix it up, and you're basically going to bring it down to sort of simmer and break down. So my heat's sort of on medium on the gas, and we'll just leave it here for a bit, and we'll come back and check it in 5 minutes or something. You can put a lid on it to help it brew down. You can hear it starting to sizzle away. We're going to chuck this on there and just let it cook. So our tomatoes and everything are softening up quite nicely now. The aim of this is that we want to get them pretty much not into a paste, but like just into a nice softness, mushy tomato-ness, so that when we put our eggs and stuff in here, it can all mix in quite nicely. I mean, if you come in right here and have a look, you can see now really this is perfect. This is exactly how we want it. At this stage, you can add in some salt, because I mean it's tomato, so a good few pinches of salt in there. Get some nice flavour. What I've got here, I've got some beautiful fresh, I don't know, what is this stuff, coriander or something? It smells yum. So we'll chuck some of that in as well. Get a bit more tasty goodness. Mix this in. So you can see we're starting to dry up in our consistency now, which is perfect. It's going to be really, really delicious. The difference between like sort of some of the things that I put in and this traditional Turkish menemen is things like sumac and peppers and stuff. So that's pretty much spot on. We're going to crack a few eggs in here now. Should be egg break. Wow, that's fucked. daytime television, you know.
That's good.
How many do we want here? Eggs are a bit bonkers. Maybe 5. You can do it a couple of ways. Everyone likes it different. You can mix the eggs in and make it like scrambled eggs, or you can leave them to poach on top. Traditional style is mixed in, so that's what we're going to do here. Basically just breaking the eggs into this, mixing it in, stirring it all in like this nicely. Sometimes we'll mix it up and we'll break in 3 eggs and mix it in so it's scrambled like so. And then we'll poach them on the top just by making little pockets and then cracking an egg into there. So this is coming along, we just mix this all in so it's cooking up nicely. At this stage, I like to put in some beaver, it's easy. This is like a more hot pepper, it's really yum though, so we'll just chuck some of this in here. And something else that goes really, really well with this, which makes it delicious, is sumac. It's poison ivy. It gives it a bit of a sour flavour, and
I love this.
It really makes this fantastic. So we'll chuck some of this on as well. Definitely using a measuring cup or something, you know. We'll just mix this in for flavour. It's not too hot. Don't let it burn. Mix in for goodness. Now another thing that I quite like to do is to put some cheese in with it as well, just because that's real Kiwi style. Let's put a bit of cheese in and stuff, and you know, make it yum. So what we do is we get some of this. So that's pretty much cooked. That is literally done. So we can turn the heat off now. You can see the eggs are cooked. You know, with eggs they always keep cooking a little bit longer, so we can just leave it like so. We've got some white cheese. It's kind of like feta. No. Really, really yum.
Yummy.
Not too strong. It's a bit salty, but nothing too extreme. We'll just crumble it up. Eat some while you're doing it because it's damn tasty. Chuck some of this in here as well, just for a bit more flavour. Mix it in there. It's going to look, you know, it looks like it looks. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you think it looks delicious, maybe you don't. It doesn't really matter. I don't care, I know it tastes good. We've got a bit of black pepper we can put on the top here now. Just give it a bit of a little kick. So let's bring the top with some pepper. Where's our sumac gone? A little bit more sumac.
I think it's...
And what do you say in Turkey? Afiyet olsun, you know? You can design and make it look pretty if you want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Serve it with bread, chuck it on the table. Turkish style, as many of you know now, if you've been here. Get your bread, tear chunks off it, dip it in. Use your bread as a spoon.
Nice.
It's real communal. It's great for eating with lots of people. Yeah, Nathan style menemen. Afiyet olsun.
Afiyet olsun.
Sopha rocks.